I'm Virginia, and before we get into the story about my fuckboy, a little backstory. My Saturn squares my Venus in Scorpio. And I'm not getting into astrology tonight, but if you know, you know. This is my full birth chart if you care. But this is a very rough placement, especially for dating, which means I've been dealing with fuckboys since the beginning of time, 2006, which is when I first started dating. This is my first fuckboy. Freshman year of high school. That was the first boy that you're talking, it's like a thing, and then you like go way over the data plan, you get in trouble with your dad, it forces the family to go to an unlimited data plan. He invited me to his spring fling, freshman year of high school, and then uninvited me to take his ex-girlfriend, who was still in the 8th grade and had huge knockers. And you're probably looking at this photo like, but Virginia, it looks like you're at a dance with this guy. That's because he came back a few months later, and I took him to my dance, which then after he proceeded to ghost me for like 6 months, and then he popped back up again. And I did learn at an early age that one way to deal with fuckboys is to just hook up with their friends. So but that's a story for another day. Needless to say, my whole love life has kind of been like the story of Sisyphus. Again, if you're familiar, I've been pushing this boulder up a steep mountain, and when I get to the top, Saturn throws it back down and says, "Fuck you, bitch, keep trying." So it's been until you learn your lesson, right? That's the whole point. And so I'm still trying. But this is the story of the last fuckboy I ever dated. And yes, thank you for clapping. No, that does not mean I learned my lesson. I just transitioned from dating fuckboys to soft boys, which, as you all know, are just woke fuckboys. A soft boy will not gas you like a fuckboy will, but he'll be like, "Oh my god, thank you so much for being vulnerable. I really appreciate your thoughts and feelings. I still want to just act like your boyfriend and not commit to you." So that's where I'm at currently. But for tonight, we're going to talk about the last fuckboy I ever dated. His name is Mitchell. Boo Mitchell. Yeah, we can boo Mitchell. What he had going for him. Yeah, that's totally Mitchell. He wishes. All right, what did he have going for him? I don't know, he was tall. He used to almost be a professional in a sport that was maybe Taekwondo. I can't remember, I just liked that he had a hobby. Okay, he love bombed me. Hear me out. This is not a pro, but when you have an unhealed anxious attachment style, this shit feels amazing. And last but not least, okay, I also can't emphasize enough how hard this slide was for me to fill out. This was 2021, during my Saturn return. It seems like you all know astrology. So last but not least, we came at the same time once. And I know, and I thought that was really special. All right, so what went wrong? We'll start with the red flags. We're going to start with the biggest one, which was he had a wife in Canada. And, okay, this sounds like a lie. It was not a lie. It would have been better if it was a lie, because imagine having a wife in Canada for like a few years and never going to be with your wife in Canada. This is the easiest scenario of 90 Day Fiancé. Also, I'll get into this more later. At the time, I was told they were getting a divorce. Okay. Next, he liked Ted Lasso. And so listen, the worst men I've ever met in my entire life love Ted Lasso. Thank you. Do you want to know why I have this theory? Is because they think that because they like Ted Lasso, it makes them seem like a better person. Pay attention the next time a man suggests you watch Ted Lasso, especially if he uses the word wholesome. And also, Mitt Romney was Ted Lasso for Halloween, so that goes without saying. Next, he constantly asked if he could have my painkillers. Which, and I will also get into this in a moment. While we were dating, I had a very painful and traumatic surgery and was prescribed Oxycontin. And then he would be like, oh, my back hurts. Can I have some of your Oxy? And I'd have to say no, and then he would not be happy with me. All right, the next one. He would smell his own junk and go, I smell horrible, I can't believe you give me head.
Oh my God.
Listen,
oh my God.
I learned to also just plug my nose very early on in my head-giving career. And I'm sure at the time I responded like, oh my God, don't be so hard on yourself. I am guilty. I'm guilty of being an enabler at one point in time in my life.
Wait, how would he smell it?
Yeah, he's flexible.
Yeah.
He can just
Scratch and sniff. Scratch and sniff.
stand.
Long range.
Yeah, I guess like a flexible torso maybe. I don't know. He
Wafting,
got a whiff of something. Final flag. He yearned to be hot. I heard a big ooh, exactly. That's very embarrassing. How? Wait, someone have say something?
No.
Yeah, you have something to say?
No. Continue, please.
Is it a good thing to yearn to be hot?
No. Yeah, we've all been there.
There's a difference between wanting to be hot, which is normal, and yearning to be hot, where you're really sad and depressed about it. And I think it's just a vibe you give off anyways. So when you're like, oh, I wish I was hot, like that's embarrassing. Okay. So how it started. Very fun, actually. You all saw my birth chart. I have a lot of Sagittarius placements. I want to do fun things first, and then I worry about my actions later. So we were actually friends before dating. I knew him for like about a year. We worked on like a project together. I knew about the wife. I was very happy for them. I was not interested in him romantically. And then about a year after that, I went to his going away party to go to Canada to be with his fucking wife. And then after that party, he was like, we're donezo. I'm not going anymore. I need a job. And so I was like, that sucks. And then a short time after that, we hung out. I'm thinking of hanging out with a friend who was sad. He explained why the marriage fell apart and what he was looking for in a true partnership. And then after we binge drinked for like 6 hours, he started hitting on me, and I went along with it because it was fun. And again, I cannot emphasize enough, I was told they were separated and headed for divorce. And then after that, he like met my lifelong best friends. We went on like a trip together. He met my parents. He told me he loved me after 6 weeks, which, love bomb. But again, you know, I was into it, so I was like, of course I love you too. So things took a turn almost immediately, as you can imagine. So in the midst of him navigating this divorce that, like, now looking back, I don't think his wife was fully aware it was happening. They are now currently actually divorced. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, okay, but this is a big reveal. Not really. Okay, I had a botched limb lengthening surgery. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yes, that surgery that insecure men spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to grow a few inches taller. I had that surgery for, like, real medical reasons. My insurance covered it in full. The doctor fucked it up, and then I had to get a new doctor to redo the whole thing, and then I was on crutches for like a whole year. I tried to sue with a medical malpractice doctor that I found through someone on Hinge. That's a separate story. And needless to say, he was not helpful. While I had this surgery, I would have to crutch down my walk up to move my car for street cleaning while he stayed in my bed asleep. My friends would take me to doctor's appointments, and he would stay in my bed asleep. But that's not like actually the real reason I think it ended. It was mainly just because he was a mess in kind of like every way, shape, and form. And he wanted to go on a break. This is after like 2 months, mind you. He wanted to go on a break to get his act together because he loved me so much and wanted to be a better person for me. About 2 weeks after that, he made out with a friend of mine at a wedding. She didn't know. about a weekish after that, he got a whole new girlfriend, and she also did not know. And so once I figured out about the girlfriend situation, we ended it. Things were said, and then we did not speak after that. And so my read of the situation. In the midst of a crumbling marriage and some unresolved daddy issue stuff mixed in, he needed emotional validation to prove to himself that he was lovable at the expense of multiple women. And also, Saturn was once again kicking my ass, aka teaching me a lesson. So I have a question though for everyone in the audience. Do we think I heard from him again?
Yeah.
10 months later, I get an email. One of the fuckboys, would you like to read this?
Oh no.
Hey, Virginia. Obviously, you can tell me to go straight to hell, but I was wondering if we could, talk sometime soon. I'm sorry for reaching out like this out of the blue. I hope you're doing okay. Mitchell. Sent from iPhone. Important detail. Did not even bust out the laptop. That's fucking crazy.
Okay, so fuckboys, my question is, if knowing what you know, would you have responded to that email? And if so, what would you have said?
I would not have responded to that email. He has an iCloud? That's weird.
I'm glad you caught that. I included that on purpose.
Yeah, I probably would not have responded either, but I would have told him to go to hell because that's what you deserve.
Aww.
Yeah.
I would have responded. I feel like you just got to be a little bit curious. Act if he smells any better.
That actually would have been a great follow-up question. I did respond. I just said, I'm not interested.
Yes!
Sent from an iPhone. Also. And yeah, we actually have not talked after since this. So, fuckboys, what's your official diagnosis?
I got a couple questions.
Oh, of course.
What's wrong with Ted Lasso? No, I've never seen Ted Lasso, but my mom loves Ted Lasso, so I'm a little concerned about that. Was he circumcised?
Well, I'd like to respond to the Ted Lasso thing first. There's nothing inherently wrong with Ted Lasso, but there is maybe something wrong with people who are really into Ted Lasso.
I feel you. I feel you 100%.
You're weird.
And then the second one, circumcised?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, smelly, uncertain.
That's
smelly
impressive, honestly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
incredible. Okay. Yeah, that guy fucking sucked, dude. He was definitely stealing your drugs. Also, it seemed like he was asleep in your bed a lot. I'm sorry about your surgery. You should have sued.
No, I tried and I couldn't. That's a long
That's
story.
a long-
I did try though.
That's a different
Yeah.
show.
That's the Ask a Fuck Surgeon
That's
show.
a fuck surgeon. Yeah, I would not. I'm glad you're out of that. You
Thank
seem,
you.
seem lovely, and
Me too.
I'm really. I hope that your moon aligns with someone's stars.
Thank you. Thank you. My rising is Virgo, which means
My
my
final
descendant-
diagnosis is no way,
Oh,
Jose.
no.
Jose.
Adele knows.
All right, give it up for Virginia.